first day in the books of being a teacher. I feel like it couldn't have gone better, honestly. It was like, you know, you always have like behavioral things and different things that you're like, okay, like that was a little bit stressful, but honestly, I have a really good situation at school right now and I'm very thankful. Basically, when I got hired for this job, it was a kindergarten position, but it was an interim position, so I would be going in for another teacher mid-year, and sometimes that just sounds like daunting because you didn't start with the class, you just kind of went in. So at first I really was debating whether I wanted to do it, but I did student teaching at the school and I've been at this school even before student teaching, so I just thought, you know what, let me just give it a try. If God even opens the door, I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna try it. And then he opened the door for a kindergarten position, and I was very nervous about in kindergarten because they are precious, but they are a lot, and I was like, I don't know, like my first year teaching, I'm still learning behavioral things, and like how to manage a classroom with behavior is like really hard for me sometimes. And I know students can like take advantage of that sometimes, and I don't know, just kind of like those of you who are education majors or teachers, like finding your voice is such a real thing. And that's what I was kind of feeling. It's like, I feel like I haven't found my voice yet. So like, can I really be a teacher yet? Or can I really especially teach kindergarten? But I also was just kind of going back and forth about teaching, and do I really want to do teaching, or is it just, I don't know, something I feel like I should do, but like, do I really feel passionate about it? And I've just been having for the past couple months a lot of mixed feelings about teaching, and I felt like God just was talking to me last night, and I felt like he was just like, just give it a try, just try it out, and you could actually really grow to love it, but you won't know until you just try it, you know? We also had a meeting about how to just work with kids with different disabilities. So they gave us these like different cards here. Like this one says like safe hands. This one says stop. This one says quiet. So they basically said that when you're working with a kid with disabilities, a lot of times when you just verbally say something to them, they don't understand that, and it usually triggers them to keep running around the classroom or doing their behavioral thing, and continuing to do that. So they said that visuals are so helpful with children with disabilities, and they were just like showing us different things to use. So I put this on my lanyard to help me. Hopefully I'll remember to use them, because sometimes in the moment you're like, you know, and then I'm like, wait, let me pause for a second and actually put into practice what they're telling me. That was today. That's kind of a mouthful, but I just want to film this, and honestly, I feel like this video too is like kind of documenting this season of life, because I've had so many mixed feelings about teaching in this season of life, but I'm really just trying to find gratefulness in this season and to be present. So I feel like a way to do that, to help me do those things, is making videos and documenting them. So I'm really grateful that I can do that. I just want to hop on here before I go to bed because it's like almost 8:30 and I'm so tired. And tomorrow's Tuesday. It's only Tuesday tomorrow. So we are going to be teaching a math lesson tomorrow, and just taking it day by day, day by day. Got some coffee because it's so necessary. First half of the day was good. Kids were, again, it is a trial and error and a work in progress with learning behavioral management, especially with kindergartners. So I was just trying to like focus and work on those things today while teaching them their math lesson on shapes. So I think it went as well as it could have, but it's definitely a work in progress, and we're getting there, and they're getting used to me too, because I know they're like, who are you? My mom also works at the school, so it's nice. On my breaks, I get to go see her, and we just talk and we eat lunch together, which is nice and helpful, because I feel like it just helps me like, and then be able to go back into it. So I'm about to go get them for lunch in like 3 minutes, so driving to work. It's Thursday morning, and today for Spirit Week we had a dress like a superstar, and some of the teachers are going all out. They're doing like ball gowns and stuff. I'm like, I don't know if I'm doing that, and I just wasn't really prepared to. So I put on overalls today. And doesn't Gracie Abrams wear overalls? Maybe I can just tell the kids like I'm a singer. Her name's Gracie. I don't know, but I love her music. So yeah. But anyway. Or Abby Gamboa, she wears overalls. I don't know. I'm just gonna tell them I'm a singer today. Anyway, we are on our way to work. We have an assessment that needs to get done today. It's a math assessment for them, and that will probably take up most of the first block and second block, which is kind of nice because we put them in centers and then we take each of them to the back table. But sometimes with centers, with kindergartners, they can be like, you know, and I'm really praying that like they can just play nicely at the center so I can actually get to testing the kids, because we have spring break in like 2 days. So these need to get done today and tomorrow, and tomorrow we have a half day, so they need to get done. So we're doing that. The assessment is today. And then after school, I'm going to babysit for a little bit, because I usually do it every Thursday for a couple hours for this little girl I've been babysitting for a while. And then later on, I'm going with a friend to go to a Nashville hockey game tonight, which I'm actually really excited about. I've never seen a Predators game, but I miss going to hockey games because I always went at college with friends. It was so fun. So I already know today's gonna be a long day and I'm gonna be exhausted, but I'm drinking lemon water this morning. Hopefully it'll give me like and then hopefully I'll get like another supernatural burst of energy. I already prayed this afternoon. Be like, God, please just help me to have a lot of energy today. And of course I have my coffee. I have been deciding to drink my coffee later in the day, so I bring it with me to work, and then I don't drink it till like 10 a.m. because that's when they have recess. So when we go outside, I just drink my coffee. I found that just is better for my body. When I was drinking coffee the other way, like I would get up in the morning, eat, and then drink it right away. It just didn't sit right in my stomach. I just felt like maybe nerves and different things. It wasn't sitting right. So I was like, we need to change some things up. So drinking it at 10 has been a lot better, and I feel like my stomach has been better, and it's just been sitting better because I think I already have had food in my system for like 2 hours. So that is just what works for my body. I know some people get up and drink coffee right away, and I wish I could do that, but I can't, because it hurts my body too much. So, and I just feel more jittery. And the goal is not to feel jittery at all,
but let the coffee just wake you up. So anyway, we're almost at work. We're like 5 minutes away. I was supposed to be following my mom to work, but she just disappeared. That's what always happens. She's like, follow me. And then she disappears in the traffic because she's like weaving through. And I'm like, I'm not doing that. I'm just gonna go straight there. So yeah, but my mom also works at this school, but we've been having to get there at the same time because I don't have my badge to get into the school yet. So she's been helping me get into the school, which is really helpful. So we've been trying to get there at the same time because usually she has to get there 15 minutes early and I don't have to get there that early, so I could leave a little later. But this is good. This is good because then I get in the classroom, I have 15 minutes before the kids come, and I feel like I can just like get settled and not feel rushed and like put on some music for them before they get in the classroom, because I want them to walk into a calm environment. I don't want them to walk in first thing to a rushed environment, because I just feel like that is not a good setup for the rest of the day. So me getting there early is better for these kids.